The black chicken! Of course, the murderer all along. Okay. Oh shit. Chicken knew it was coming and decided to act. The chicken had enough. Free range D's nuts, dude. Busted the door open. Okay. Okay, it could be Yang. Yang has a motive, right? His motive was that he was humiliated by Lopai at the court and got beat up for trying to steal the money. But Shi Wen, I don't know, he's so quiet. And he hasn't really said anything this whole time. I kind of feel like it's him. Right? Because he is here all the time. So he knows like the ins and outs of Lopai's personal life, his house, like all this shit, right? It could also be Officer Ma, but I kinda lost interest in that plot. I think it's Shi Wen. I think it's the nephew, right? He said he got paid sometimes by his uncle. Officer Ma called him like good for nothing nephew. I think it's nonsense he smelled blood. He already knew he was dead. Like, why is he— how are you smelling blood from outside? It's like, it's gotta be Yang because he has motive. But I think Yang is a red herring. Just like how Officer Ma, his argument with him was a red herring. I'm gonna go with Shi Wen. And he hasn't said anything this whole time. Like, we are all talking. He was just sitting crying in a corner and he hasn't said anything. Also, okay, he kind of looks like him, right? So like if he was wearing the coat and the hat and everything, he would kind of look like him. Because it's his nephew. I'm gonna go with it. Fuck it. Oh no. Wait, I'm kind of having doubt. How could I possibly kill my own uncle? It has, like, look at him. You believe that Luo Shiwen is the murderer? Where's the evidence? It would be a great plot twist, okay? The door latch was not broken when the door was kicked open, but broken beforehand. The so-called sealed-off state of the room was an illusion created by the murderer. He appeared to knock on the door, but he was just securing it from unwanted entry. Oh, okay, he's kind of losing me. We're kind of losing the plot, but until Officer Ma kicked the door, that is when the murderer let go of the door. Detective is hot. Lime. You like his outfit? I picked out this outfit. That's all me, that's all me. In this way, he could mislead everyone into believing that the door was locked from the inside. You have all been fooled by his performance. Guys. Hot damn! You treacherous leech! It wasn't me? Oh no. Are we framing an innocent guy? Yeah, Lime, are we about to frame this guy for murder? Luo Shiwen, I will tell you this, you are the only person who believes your tricks were clever. Oh no. Dude, are we about to send an innocent guy to jail? I'm a little worried. That is because your scheme has a fatal weakness. Oh, please tell me, because Shen, I can't see it. What weakness? To ensure the success of your plan, you had to control the door at all times. Through reverse deduction, I can be sure that Luo Shiwen, you are the murderer. Did we do it? Oh, I don't know, he's still denying it. Is there anything else you want to say at this point? Oh no. They get executed? Dude. Don't say that. No, he's just gonna go to jail, right? Maybe parole if he's good. Oh fuck, I feel like we're about to kill.
血口喷人，人心险恶，恶意重伤，伤天害理。
He's a liar, deceiver, a fibster and a cheater, a phony and a misleader. Oh, he rapping, bro. He freestyling. A fibster and a cheater, a phony and a misleader.
我也必须
I
要
have
说点什
something
么
to
了。
say too.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, you made up a story and set a bunch of absurd series.
可是
Did you really see it happen? Why in the world should we believe your
凭
words?
什么让我们相
Oh
信
no.
你说的就是事实？
Y'all.
依我看，
In my opinion, you're the one who is fooling everyone.
你的这些说法
What evidence do you have for saying that? What evidence do we have? I was just throwing it out there. I was like, this would be a good plot twist. It's okay, he's trying to deflect. Well, it's working. I'm believing him.
一个很简单的道
There's a
理。
clear and simple reason. I have no motive to murder my uncle.
他找得很准，
He got me.
留给我的调查时间太短了，
Damn, he
我
got
还没有
me.
完全查清杀人
I
动机。
barely had time to investigate. I've yet to infer the motive for the murder. I feel like he just was like jealous of his success maybe, because everybody calls him like good for nothing nephew, right? So
罗佩是我的亲
Lopai
叔
is my uncle, my family by blood. Why would I want to kill him? Actually, I read a statistic that like 80% or something higher of murders is from like a relative or someone you know, like someone super close to you. You are more likely to be murdered by someone who knows you intimately than by a stranger.
更关键的问题在于，
What's more important is the problem between you and me. We have a problem?
咱俩这是第一次见面。
This is the first time we ever met, am I right?
没错，
That's correct.
此前你
We
我
have never
素不
met
相
each
识。
other before. Except for last night.
既然素不
If
相
we've
识
never met, why would I go through the trouble of framing you by killing my own uncle? Well, you got me there. I don't know.
既然素不相识，
Because it
我当然
was
不可能知道你
convenient.
昨天晚上会来访，又如何能设计陷阱来栽赃
Because you were bored. I don't know. I couldn't possibly have known about your visit. How could I design a plot to frame you? What do you mean? Because, okay, hang on. Didn't at the beginning, right? We had an appointment with Lopai. Because you're bald. Nobody has ever once said to this guy, "You're so funny, please don't go bald." Because here he is, bald. Okay, we had an appointment with Lopai. And his nephew would definitely know, right, that he had an appointment coming. Oh no. Shen is speechless. Chat, did we fuck up? I bet his uncle was funny. I don't know how to tell you that his uncle is also bald. That's why I think it's him, because they could pass as each other. They look very similar.
行凶，怕是个巧合。
It was a coincidence that I surprised you in your act.
巧合？
A coincidence? Didn't you just say that all of this was a plot that I had designed? No. So he was in the middle of killing him, I show up. That's why he had to dress up as his uncle, right?
沈先生，
Oh no.
你们真的素不相识？
Oh no, he closed the book. Did you hear that? He slammed that book shut. Slammed it shut like a flip phone. Is it true that the two of you have never met?
的确如此。
Oh no.
既然你俩不认识，
If that's the case, then
罗
Luo
世文
Xuan
确
indeed has
实
no
没
reason
道
to
理
frame
陷
you.
害你。情况对我们好像不太妙。
Things aren't looking too good. Afu, I really don't need your commentary right now, okay? Shh. The adults are
沈先
talking.
生，你是不是弄错了呀？
Could you be mistaken? Oh fuck.
不会的，我先生的推理从来没有错
Shen's
过。
deductions have never been wrong.
推理
Deduction, more like a one-sided statement? No, okay. How did we get here? Hold on.
证据呢？你们有吗？
This music is stressing me out too. Where's the proof? Do you have any? You think that wood chip is enough? Oh god, he's losing it. What if we overthought it? I think I'm overthinking everything right now. It was going so smooth in the beginning. Luo Xuan also has a certain truth to his words. Mr. Shen, do you have any further evidence to support your claim? Accusing him without proof is difficult and risks putting me in a tough spot if you're wrong. Oh no. Shen, don't look like that. When Shen looks nervous, I look nervous, okay? There are shameless people who claim to be detectives. Never thought I'd meet one today. Oh god. Mr. Shen. Oh fuck. Not at the moment. I really thought maybe someone would step forward and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense because, and then they would save us, you know? Oh, punish with torture. Okay, wait. We have to go back. Oh no. I just come so far with my detection. Am I really going to let him escape? Try to think harder. Could it be that we missed some kind of clue? Didn't you always say that you're really confident in your memory palace? Okay, alright. Now we are just taking straight words from Sherlock Holmes, but okay. Evidence that can be used to accuse Luo Shiwen must still be in this room. All contact leaves traces. The evidence is not non-existent, but instead undiscovered. Okay, all objects and all images settle in different locations sequentially. Run the fingerprint tests! Okay. What could be missing from the table? The manuscript. The thing that was missing from the table was Luo Pai's manuscript. Okay, I said that earlier. Ink on the inkstone is yet dried. One of the calligraphy brushes has not dried out either. Indicates someone was writing at the desk last night. It could have been Luo Pai or Luo Shiwen, who is impersonating Luo Pai. The manuscript should have been left at the scene, unless someone took it away. When was the manuscript taken away? After you pass out, right? I should have an impression of this matter. An impression. When investigating the desk, I felt strange. I need to grasp onto this feeling. Okay. Hidden inside my memory. Wait, so we are right? Because we wouldn't have got this far. He threw it out the window! Okay. I saw a manuscript on the desk when I first awoke. Wait, so it was there when we woke up? So it was taken... So it has to be on his body, right? He has to be holding it. Is it not the thing in his hand? The blue thing in his hand? The manuscript was taken after I woke. Someone concealed this clue during investigations. Okay. Who was it? Why would they do this? Most likely person would be the murderer. However, there are still other possibilities. Oh no. What? Who the hell is this guy? Other possibilities. What's the probability of the emergence of other possibilities? Okay, alright, well, don't get all fucking Shakespeare on me. Ace Visconti? Is that you? Very low. Aside from the murderer, no one else on scene had the motive to conceal clues. How do we treat these low probability events? Dude, we temporarily exclude them from our hypotheses. I'm really busy right now. Could you go away? I'm helping you sort out your case, great detective. Who is this guy? Hello? Okay. Assuming the murderer hid the manuscript, this manuscript must be very important to them.
到底写了什么？
What could be written in the manuscript? Maybe the plan, right? The murder plan was written in the manuscript.
作案动机、关键证据、死亡遗言。
The motive, key evidence, last words, or was the manuscript itself valuable?
可能性太多了。
There are too many possibilities. Wait! During when I was looking at the books, right, in the box, one of the books wasn't the original manuscript. The Murder Mystery of the Trapped Room, right? It wasn't the original manuscript. He made a comment on it. But if this is the novelist's house, why wouldn't he have the original manuscript for his book?
你更应该问的问题是
This is the question you're supposed to be asking. Okay.
为什么白天冒着风险也要拿走的东西，当天晚上却没有拿走？
Why would something he risked taking away in broad daylight be left behind that night? Why would something he risked taking away in broad daylight be left behind that night? It was altered? I think this is it, right? He took the original manuscript of the trapped room because we even made a joke when we read the title. We're like, oh, this book is like this crime scene because it's a murder in a trapped room. Okay, it has to be this.
书稿在凶手离开现
Could
场
it be
后
that the manuscript was altered after the murderer left the scene? Wait, after the murderer left the scene? That's not what I meant. Wait. He's misinterpreting my thoughts.
比如，罗佩没有立马毙命，
What?
苏醒的他。
Lopai didn't die right away. After he regained consciousness, he left a dying message.
不对，
Can't be. No traces of movement. If this were the case, there would at least be bloodstains. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting too excited. Don't complicate the problem. The truth is often simple and instinctive.
为什么白天冒着风险也要拿走的东西，当天晚上却没有拿
Why
走？
would something he was taking away in broad daylight be left behind that night? I feel like they forgot it is stupid, right? They would have to be an idiot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. They forgot it.
虽然有些难以置信，但似乎凶手在离开现场时遗忘了一些事情。
That sounds unbelievable. The murderer forgot something when they left the scene. Maybe because you were there, they were a bit panicked. Or maybe because they're young and dumb, like a nephew, you know?
再次进入现场后，他意
Upon
识到
returning, he recognized the manuscripts
书
and
稿
points
可
and
能
took
会
the
成为
risk
对
of
自己不
keeping
利的
it.
关键证据。本案是蓄谋杀人，诡计是事先计划好的，否则无法做到如此环环相扣。
This had to be a premeditated murder planned in advance to be able to achieve such coherency.
这又是个心思缜密的人，现场也是经他处理过的。
The murderer is a very meticulous person. They also recognized the crime scene.
什么样的事？
What kind of thing could they have forgotten?
真的每件事情都在凶手的计划之中吗？
Are you sure that everything went according to the murderer's plan? No, I don't even know what's happening right now.
是的，有件事，凶手确实无法计划。
There was one thing that the murderer could not have planned. Oh no. Oh, your
凶手
arrival,
计划
right?
之外的事情是
What was not part of the murderer's plan? My arrival. Yeah, okay.
连罗世文自己都说。
Even Lo Shuan himself said that he could not possibly have known of my arrival.
但不管他是怎么说的，
However, he actually designed a locked room and framed me for this crime.
我成为这个杀人计划的一部分，这本身就是最不合理的地方。
The most unreasonable part of all this is that I became a part of his murder plan.
那如果你没有出现呢？
What if you hadn't appeared then? Okay, so they just had another plan.
显然，凶手还有另一个
Evidently,
杀
the
人
murderer
计划
had another murder plan, which was his original plan.
凶手没料到我
The
会
murderer's
中途
plan was foiled by my surprise visit and insistence on meeting Lo Pai.
得知我与罗佩素未谋面后，他临时改变计划，假扮
Realizing I had
罗佩
never met Lo Pai, the killer improvised and posed as him to frame me.
那么凶手原本的计划是
What was the murderer's original plan? I think he wanted to falsify Lo Pai's suicide. Yeah, okay. Because he drugged him, right? So...
如果我没有出现，这间密室中就只剩下了罗佩的
If I had not appeared, there would have been only Lo Pai's corpse.
很显然，
Evidently, the murderer's original plan was to make Lo Pai, quote-unquote, kill himself in the locked room.
若原计划是伪造自杀，消失的书稿中就有可能藏有。
If the original plan was to falsify a suicide, what could be hidden within the manuscript? A suicide note.
我知道了，现场必然会有一份遗书。
Clear to me now, there must have been a suicide note left on scene. And that's what's in his hand, right there, that blue thing, right?
再磨磨蹭蹭赖着不走，本捕可就要动粗了。
If you keep dawdling around, I'm gonna have to resort to violence. Okay, well, you resort to violence when I just say, excuse me, so...
且慢，张知县，马捕头，
Officer Ma,
我已经知晓凶手的全部轨迹。
I'm now aware of all of the murderer's schemes.
我，沈仲平，
沈仲
定然还你们一个真相。
Promise to uncover the truth. Okay, here we go.
大人，
It's
别
that!
再听他妖言惑众。
He keeps clutching at it. No need to listen to his fabrications.
看你如此在意，
Seeing how much this bothers you, I actually would like to hear
再
it.
给沈先生一个机会。
Yeah, dude, he's reacting so weirdly. That's why originally I thought it was him too.
沈先生，请说吧。虽然本官觉得你应该已经山穷水
Mr.
尽
Shen,
了。
although I believe you're at the end of your rope, you may begin.
我与罗世文素不相识，
Okay.
却能成为他密室杀人轨迹中的核心一环，是因为
Lo Shuwen and I are complete strangers, yet I became a crucial part of his scheme because...
罗世文临时改变了计划，
Lo Shuwen improvised his plan.
而他原本的
He's
计划
part of an improv group.
是伪造罗佩在屋内自杀。
His original plan was to falsify Lo Pai's suicide. Objection! Afu is so funny.
计划是伪造自杀吗？
To falsify a
沈
suicide.
先生，
Mr.
你的
Shen,
这个说法
do you have any
可有凭
evidence?
据？
yeah, that paper in his hand right there,
根
bro.
据我的推理，凶手在离开现场
I
时，
believe the murderer accidentally left a forged suicide note here when he fled the scene.
哦，
Oh,
还有这种事？
there was such a thing?
沈先生，
Mr. Shen,
都到这个时候了，
how could you be so
还在
full of
信口
yourself?
雌黄。你要是有什么遗书，就拿出来给大家看啊。
If you found a suicide note, take it out for everyone to see. Alright, give me that thing in your hand.
若伪造遗书一事为真，本捕立马将罗世文拿下。
Do you think this idiot had the manuscript in his hand the whole time? Do you think this whole time we thought it was Officer Ma? I was like, man, I hate this guy. It's gotta be this one. If it really did forge some kind of suicide note, I'ma cuff Lo Shiwen in an instant.
马捕头，我能问你一个问题吗？
Officer Ma, may I ask you a question? Why are you such a prick?
说吧。我初醒来时，曾见到书桌上铺着一张纸。
When I first awoke, I remember seeing a piece of paper on the desk. Did you see it?
你这一说，好像还真是。
Now that you mention it, I think there was. This guy will just agree with anything.
不过，又好像记不太清了。
But then again, I don't remember that clearly either. Yeah, Officer Ma doesn't know anything.
绝不允许任何人破坏现场。
Officer Ma, you have repeatedly stressed that no one is allowed to tamper with the crime scene.
然而在调查时，
However, during investigations, the murderer secretly hid the note
偷
right
偷
under
将
your
遗书
nose.
藏起。我们一起再搜查一次房间，只要找到遗书，
I'll
就
just
能
search
证
the
明我
room
的观
again
点。
and find a suicide note.
沈先生，我劝你不要再拖延时间了。
I advise you to stop stalling for time. Yeah, because it's you, my guy. I am so close on your little ass. You're going down.
Humbly be summoned an offering.
Your ability to make up stories is even better than us novelists. Than us novelists. Oh, so we are also writing books. We are also scheming.
沈先生，
Oh, I hate when he closes that
今
book.
日本官已经听了很多的推理，
I feel like I'm in trouble. I've already heard a handful of deductions today.
你的分析虽然听着都挺有道理，但毕竟只是你的一面之词。
Although your deductions sound quite reasonable, after all, they are just one-sided
本
statements.
官断案，还是需要看到实打实的证据。
I need to see solid evidence to settle this case. Oh no, we're cooked.
张大人明察秋毫。
What the fuck is that word? I can barely say judge. Is so perspicacious. Perspicacious. No, there's 2 C's. Fuck it.
你既
Fuck
然
it.
主张屋内
Okay,
有
yeah,
伪
this
造的
fucking
遗
nerd.
书，
Who talks like that?
你就有义务找到他。
Since you claim that there is a suicide note, you have the obligation to find it. Dude, can I just please reach up and grab that stupid paper from him?
本官再给你最后一次机会指出，你说的一。
Okay, one last
谢老
chance.
爷，其实1次机会和2次机会的差别也不大，不如
Afu, relax, okay? I got this.
在最后给一次机会，这是沈先生。
Give me one
刚刚
last
自
chance.
己
This is
说
what
的
Mr.
话
Shen said himself just now. Okay,
感谢张知县成全，一次机会。
one more chance is more than enough. Okay, guys, we have one chance.
根本就没有这样的
It
证据
has to
存在
be in his hand, right? There's no such evidence like that at all.
那么
Point it out.
先生，咱们只有1次机会，这可怎么办？
Afu, shh, Afu. Settle down, okay? I got this.
到了这个时候，必须赌一把了。
No choice but to take a gamble. Okay. Surely, right? Dude, if it circles something else that I don't want it to, okay. Surely it has to be this. Ready, chat? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Everybody pray, hold your breath.
遗书就藏在这个地方。
Suicide note is hidden. Right there.
是什么地方？
当然是藏在你身上。
Evidently, it is hidden on your person.
你胡说！
Okay, he's freaking out, so surely.
我和马捕头从分别
Lime,
搜索
that
屋子内
emote
外
is so funny.
没
What
发
the
现
hell?
可疑的纸张。
Officer Ma and I both searched inside and outside this house, but no note was found.
那封伪造的遗书，只可
The
能
only
还藏在
possibility
你
is that the
身上
forged suicide note is on your person.
张大人，沈仲平这是想在没有明确证据的情况下搜我的身吗？
Want to search my body? Hey, yo. I mean, if you give me a chance. No, I'm just kidding. Alright.
我可是癸卯年的秀才。
I'm a scholar. I don't kneel before officials. Okay, well. That's suspicious, but whatever.
这个嘛，
如果要我说的更清楚一
If
些
it，is necessary to make myself more clear, this is the exact location. Oh my gosh.
那种东西，怎么可能藏在我身上？
I love the like anime, like suspenseful opening of the eyes. How could that possibly be hidden on me? It's right
看你
there,
的表
dude.
情，桌上遗失的书稿，
Should be the book that you've been holding this entire time.
伪造的遗书一定也藏在里面。
He's literally, yeah, what do you mean hidden? He's just holding it in his hand. He's been waving it around like a fucking flag.
不是的，
Yeah, then what's in the book, my guy?
马捕头，
Officer
把那
Ma,
本书
take
收
that
缴
book,
上来
bro.
检
What if
查
it's
一
not
下
in there?
罗世文，你给我站好了，别动，把手中的书交给本捕。
Hand over that book. Oh,
你别过来！
小子，不许直说！
stop eating the books.
住手啊！
Okay, he is so guilty, dude.
大人，你看，这里面还真夹着一张纸。
Oh, they found it, okay. I inked a pact with death, awaited his arrival patiently. Tonight, he finally knocked on my door.
烦请侄儿世文处理我身后之事，一切从
I trouble
简
my
即
last
可。
of kin, Lord Xuan, to handle my affairs. Please keep matters simple.
沈先生
Sounds like a
料事如
suicide
神，
so
还真是
nope.
一张
Well,
遗书。
whatever. An accurate foretelling, Mr. Shen. This is indeed a suicide note.
罗世文，你这忘恩负义的小兔崽子！
Lord Xuan, you ungrateful little bastard.
吴翁对你也曾关爱有加，
Master Lord treated you with love and care. How could you do something like this?
今天非要拿你这小子的脑瓜子
I'm
磨
gonna
掉！
sharpen. Holy shit. I'm gonna sharpen my sword with that head of yours.
你胡说，是他对不起我。
Wow, we just assigned this guy's death. That's crazy. He's the one who let me down.
这么说，你是承
Lord
认自己
Xuan,
杀
are
害
you
罗佩
admitting
了
that you killed Lo Pai?
污蔑，
Slander, lies, and fallacy.
罗世文，
Lord Xuan,
无论你和罗佩
no
之
matter
间
the
有何恩怨，
circumstances, murder was
都
not
不
an
该动
option,
杀人之心，
nor was
更不
framing
该
me.
构陷无辜。
Dude, he is so cooked.
沈先生，不知能否为本官梳理一
Mr.
下
Shan, could you
整个
recall
案
the
子的
sequence of
来龙
events
去
in this
脉？
entire case for me? Oh, gladly.
秉正大人，
Dramatic
罗
retelling.
世
Here
文
we
最
go.
开始的计划其实是迷晕罗佩，
Okay.
用衣柜中的那卷布袋杀害他。
The initial plan was to drug Lo Pai and use the ribbon in the wardrobe to kill him. Dum dum dum.
然后利用门栓诡计，制造他在密闭的房间内上吊自杀的假象。
By using the door latch, he could create an illusion of Lo Pai hanging himself in a locked room.
不料，
However,
在他行凶的过程中，我突然到访，并坚持要见罗佩。
during his act of murder, I arrived unexpectedly, insisting on meeting with Lo Pai.
因此，他不得不改变计划，把先生嫁祸成凶手。
Therefore, his only option was to improvise his plan and frame Shen for the murder.
在我晕倒后，罗世文从柜子中将昏睡的罗佩抬出并杀害，又将凶器塞入我的手中。
Lo Xuan drugged me, killed Lo Pai, and framed me by placing the dagger in my hand.
然后按原计划弄断门栓，伪造密室。
Oh, okay, this is where my prediction went a little off kilter, but he thereupon broke the door latch according to the original plan to create a locked room.
却不知天网恢恢，疏而不漏。
Not knowing that justice has long arms. Okay, Shen, let's settle down.
在现实中杀人，跟在小说中想象作案，又岂是一样的？
How could murder in reality be the same as the imagination of committing crimes in novels?
死者胸口被刺后流了很多血，完成布置所花费的时间也比他预计的要长。
The deceased bled profusely, and it also took longer than he expected to set up the scene.
他忙中出乱，
Look at his fan, dude, he is cocky. As he was in a hurry, there were many loopholes.
漏洞？有什么漏洞？
Loopholes? What loopholes?
在弄断门栓时，他没注意到绷进袖口的木茬，
When he broke the door latch, he did not notice the wood chip that flew into his sleeves.
他没有时间还原布袋、整理衣柜，
He had no time to reorganize the wardrobe and simply stuffed the ribbon into the clothes pile.
不料，却把袖口的木茬留在了上锁的衣柜里。
Without notice, the wood chip slipped out from his sleeves and was left in the locked wardrobe.
最致命的
Boing!
当然是他竟然忘了把遗书带走，只能在案发后
The most fatal one was that he
再进入现场
actually forgot to take the suicide note with him.
为此，他拿走了桌上的书稿。
So he took away the manuscript from the table and hid the note in it.
我说的没错吧？罗世
Am I
文
mistaken, Lord Xuan?
就是杀害罗佩
You
的
are
凶
the
手。
culprit who murdered Lo Pai.
不，
Oh, blah.
你们根本不懂，那是属于我的东西，本来就是我的，通通都是我的。
None of you truly understand. That's mine. It belongs to me. All of this is mine. What, manuscripts?
怎么会？怎么会？我竟然
Okay, so maybe he was the one writing the stories and then his uncle Joss took the credit for it. Detective Wild solved another case, man. Oh, okay.
这小子
Very
居然直接
dramatic.
晕了过去。
Look at this punk. He fainted.
沈先生，此案峰回路转，你的表
Oh,
不仅在
I didn't mean to click
短
that,
时间
sorry.
内洗清了
We're very
自己的
impressive. I
冤
mean,
屈
we already knew
还
that,
帮
but
我们找到了真凶。
it's nice to hear it out loud, you know? That's nice to be appreciated. Not only were you able to clear your name, you also uncovered the culprit.
了不起。
Extraordinary.
不过，本官
I still have a glimmer of
尚有一
doubt?
丝
Dude,
疑
what?
大人请讲。
Pray tell, Your Honor.
我刚比较了遗书上的字迹与罗佩手稿上的字迹，两者颇为相近。
Yeah, cause he's the one that writes the books. Dumbass, keep up, come on. We just talked about this. The handwriting in the suicide note and Lopai's manuscript is similar because the nephew was the one writing the books and the uncle was the one taking the credit.
罗世文尚未承认罪行，杀人的动机亦不清晰。
Lo Shuwen has not confessed and his motive is not clear. This case faces many variables. Nah, I already figured it out,
如
man.
果想
I
让
got
此
it.
案成为铁案，还需要找到更多的证据，对吧？
For this to become an ironclad case, more evidence needs to be found.
哦，对对对，不
哎
知沈
对对对
先生有何高见？
Okay, I think we have to find the original manuscript for that one book. And we'll probably find it in the nephew's quarters or something.
罗世文假扮罗佩时，穿着他的风衣外套。那件外套
Lo
从案
Shuwen
发
wore
现场消失
Lopai's coat when he was impersonating him. That coat is missing.
应该是在罗世文第
Probably
一次
took
离
the
开
coat
现
when he
场时
first left the scene. He must have a compelling reason.
哦，什么理由？
什么理由？
我猜，罗世文是穿着
I
那件外
suspect
套
it was
行动的
stained with the victim's blood.
还
Okay.
有带蒙汗药
Blood.
的潮膏，也在布置完现场后，
The
被
drugged
罗
rice
世文带
cakes
走
as well. Lo Shuwen must have taken them away.
留给他处理的时间有限，这些东西还在某个
Didn't
地
have
方
much
藏
time to
着
deal with these
你说不定
items, so they could still be hidden somewhere.
这个嘛，马捕头，你怎么看呀？
I don't know where they would be though.
如果发现罗世文藏匿了血衣，此案必然是铁案了。
If we find out that Lo Shuwen is hiding a blood-stained coat, then the case is closed.
我这就派人搜索去。
Send people out to search for it right away. Okay. You do that. Go do your job.
这一来，剩
I
下
think I
的就
deserve
是程
some
序
chai
性的
tea
事
for
了。
this.
今天委屈沈先生了，咱们一同离开此地吧。
You have suffered injustice today, Mr. Shen. Let's leave this place together. As friends? Oh my god, hand in hand? As lovers, maybe? Alright, we got the first case. Case number 1, unexpected misfortune. Solved. I know, that's right. Good job, chat. You guys
案子
carried.
破了，先生看起来也不是很开心。
Shen, you don't seem particularly happy even though the case is closed.
是因为还没搞清楚作案动机吗？
Is it because you still haven't figured out the motive? Dude, I know the motive. I'm big chillin'. I got my chai tea. I'm gonna order some steamed buns. Like,
这个不着急了，等罗世文醒来再去问问就是了。
don't worry about it. We'll just go and ask Lo Shuwen after he wakes up.
阿福，你可还记得我来找罗佩的原因？
Afu, do you still remember the reason why I came to visit Lopai? There was an incident in London 3 years ago, and that has been bothering me that they mentioned it once and never fucking said it again.
是为了查3年前英国伦敦先生哥哥的那起悬案。
Okay, for the investigation of the unsolved case of Shen's brother in London 3 years ago. Shen's brother, like my brother?
先生说过，罗佩
哇
的书稿似乎与那起案件有关。
You said that Lopai's novel was related to the unsolved case on your brother. Oh god, Chad. This looks like a fucking hot mess.
那起案子，因为案发地点的特殊性，
Okay,
苏格兰场下令保密。
everybody lock in. Due to the particularity of the location of the crime, Scotland Yard ordered secrecy.
接触过案件细节的人，连我在内，怕也不超过5个。
Including me, perhaps no more than 5 people have been exposed to the details of this case.
我无意中在护报上看到一部连载的侦探小说，
Recently, I stumbled upon a new detective fiction published in the Shanghai News.
就是罗佩写的那部《斗士一阵》吗？
Is it the confined room mystery written by Lo Pai?
是的，
That is correct.
按理说，这个远在湖南乡镇里的侦探小说家，不应该与伦敦那桩案子有任何联系。
I know I said it earlier, but the voice acting in this game is so good. Sometimes I just sit back and listen, you know. A novelist living in rural Hunan could not possibly have connections to the London case.
但诡异的是，
What was eerie about this matter
先
was...
生，难道说
Shen, could it be that...
罗佩小说中的作案细节与那桩案子一模一样。
Whoa, the details of the crimes written in Lo Pai's novel are exactly the same as that case. Okay, so from what we know, the nephew was the one writing Lo Pai's novels, right? Lo Shiwen was writing the novels. So one of the books that he wrote has the exact same crime as what happened to Shen's brother in London 3 years ago. I feel like I might have to get a notebook, start writing these down.
罗佩这一死，线索又断了。
Now that Lo Pai is dead, we've lost another lead. Afu, can you keep up, please? It's the nephew, okay? Come on. We all know
眼下
this.
仅存的希望是昏迷中的罗世文。
Our only hope is Lo Shiwen. Perhaps he
他
will
会
know of
知道些
something.
什么？
But he is still unconscious. If that's the case, why don't we
先去吃个早点吧。
go grab some breakfast? I mean, I'd be down.
先生，跟你说啊，刚我路过一家小吃摊，
Let me tell you something, Shen. I walked past this food stall earlier.
那里卖的臭豆腐闻起来特别香。
The fermented bean curd they were selling smelled really yummy. Case number 1. Closed. Afu is me. I'm not gonna lie, Afu I think is my favorite character. There he
还
is!
是外面空气好。
Okay, it's a few hours later. The air outside is indeed much better.
先生，我们去吃糖油粑粑吧。
Oh, Shen, let's go and have some sweet fried dough twists. That sounds good.
你不是刚跟张知县拍胸脯，说要帮他找血衣吗？
Afu is so cute, he is a cutie patootie. Didn't you just promise Shang to help him find the code?
既然阿福兄弟愿意帮忙，寻获血衣必定指日可待。
Since Afu is willing to help, it is certain that we will soon find Lo Pai's code.
马捕头也不必安排衙役们去找了。
Officer Ma, you needn't arrange for soldiers to search anymore.
是。
Yeah, okay. Hi.
我这不是想找个理由出来转转吗？
I just want to find a reason to go out for a walk. That's me at work. When the office told me I can't walk from one building to the other anymore, I gotta drive my car. Bruh, it's 2 minutes down the road. Let me go on my little midday walk. The fuck?
在衙门里干等了一上午，那罗世文还没醒，可把我闷坏了。
We waited in the court all morning. Lo Shiwan still hasn't awakened. It's really boring.
那待会儿知县问起来，你打算怎么交差？
Afu, someone died. There's been a murder, okay? If the judge asks, how will you explain yourself?
这不还有先生吗？
Well, I count on you, Shen, of course. Oh my god, guys. What if Afu is the one that murdered our brother? What if this is all an act, and he became our assistant after he murdered our brother?
我
Anyway,
可没答应帮忙。
I didn't agree to help.
唉，瞬间没有心情找好吃的了。
I suddenly lost the mood to look for delicious food. Yeah, we gotta work, my guy.
走不走？
Are you coming or not?
要去哪儿？
Where?
罗世文家，
Lo Shuen's house. Yeah, let's go look at his house.
他首次作案，
Let's go breaking and
经验
entering.
不足时间又紧，说不定会在家里留下线索。
It was his first crime. There might be clues.
嘿嘿，先生的思路就是清晰。
You come up with a direction so clearly. Well, you know. Okay. Oh, we are free roaming. This is the courtroom. Right. There will be no admittance. Alright, you don't have to yell. Jeez, I was just looking. This is not the direction to Lo Shiwen's house. Oh, gee, my bad. I should have known. Where's a map? When I need it. Oh, can I change his clothes now? I think we wore out this outfit. This is like very modern. Unlocks after chapter 6. Okay, okay. Let's wear this. And then how do I click to... Okay, I really like this outfit, but it's not until chapter 4. Should they be matching? No. Let's do this one. Stylish grey vest. Spark a wave of creativity. I love how we are just... Everyone else is wearing like traditional clothing and we are just in jeans. He's even a scholar, shame on him. There's a circle drawn on this paper. There are also many words written on it. Wow, very deductive. Seems to be a pass list of the candidate examination. Not sure why it's here though. All these people on the list are scholars. The candidate examination is divided into county level, prefecture level, and academy level. Okay. This list is for the county level examination. But what, Shen? Nothing. What? Shen, come on. Fact unlocked. Pass list of the candidate examination. The candidate examination, or Tongshi, is the primary level examination in the Imperial Examination System. Oh, excuse me. It consists of 3 levels of examination: county, prefecture, and academy. After each examination, the examinee's number is announced in the form of a circle. The first examinee's number is raised by 1 character and located... What is this, a fucking math problem? Okay, hang on. The first examinee's number is raised by 1 character and located at the highest point of the circle center. Other numbers are arranged counterclockwise. The center of the circle is written with a red character, which has a long vertical line and a short horizontal line, like the beginning of the character, which means auspicious. I totally following. Soldier Shen, hey! Shen, this is Lo Shiwen's house. Oh, that's correct. Oh, okay, we found it. Sorry, Officer Ma has issued an order that no one is allowed to enter. Dude, we do the same song and dance every time. Can you just let us in? Do you remember us? We are the detectives who solved the Lo Pai case this morning. I remember, you're the accomplice. See, and, right, early on, they're making jokes that he's an accomplice to a crime. To a crime, you know? It's almost like they're setting up for a big plot twist. I don't know. We were entrusted by Shang to search for evidence. Please let us in. Time to climb the roof? Oh, I already see it. Oh wait, he just told us to go in. Lord has instructed if it's Detective Shen investigating the case, we should cooperate. Is this guy having a stroke? Why is he taking so long to talk? I feel bad for him. Your words really work. Okay, but wait. There's something on top of the roof there. Can I not? What the fuck? Do you guys see that up there on the roof? That's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, we just have to remember that it's there. It's quite hot. Not only is it hot, but it's also very stuffy. The piece of paper, yeah. Afu, come on, get up on the roof. You got this. You're young and fit. It's just the beginning of autumn. Why did he start to burn charcoal? So he can burn paper. Come on, guys. You guys are supposed to be detectives. Does Lo Shiwen have a weak body, needing to recover himself with a quilt, even in the hot summer? Afu, do not make assumptions. Afu, you can't just ask people why they're white. Shan, let's finish the search as soon as possible and leave quickly. Okay. Alright, as always, we're gonna start on the right and we'll go to the left. A wooden bed. Okay, we don't want to look in the fire. We don't want to look at the wardrobe. Okay. Newspaper on the floor. Shen, there's a newspaper on the ground. This is the report about Lo Pai, but... The faces of both people in the photo were repeatedly punctured. Oh, the editor! We still haven't talked to the editor that was crying outside the house. This should be an act of venting anger. How much resentment must have been in Lo Shiwen's house? Marks on the wall. This wall is a bit strange. It's all blurry and pixelated. This blank space on the wall seems to be cleaner than the rest. So it's like a portrait or something hung up. Can you analyze the possible reasons for it?
Huh?
Come on, Afu. You got this. Use your brain. Oh. There used to be calligraphy or a painting hanging on it, but it was recently taken down. Wow, everybody clap. Good job, Afu. Good job. They grow up so fast. Look at him with his little fan, dude. I love Shen. What the hell? He's so cool. Okay. Food box on the table. Ooh, are these the buns? Isn't this a delivery food box from Cow's Snacks? Shen has a lot of aura. He's aura fireman, yeah. With that little fan. The snack shop is quite famous locally. Let me see what delicious food is in the food box. Afu, don't touch other people's things. Anyway, Lo Shiwen won't be back. What a pity to let it go to waste. I'll take care of it instead. Oh, he's gonna get drugged. A basket of steamed buns. Oh god, I need some steamed buns today. They're all mine. Oh, Shen! Why didn't you stop him? It's so hot here. These buns have stayed here for 6 hours. Be careful, they might be spoiled. Don't worry, Shen. It's not spoiled. Just drugged. These steamed buns are incredibly delicious. Wait. So they're not drugged. The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of the Navy Treaty, and A Case of Identity. Shen, are these all detective novels? Translations of the Sherlock Holmes series written by Arthur Conan Doyle. Shen, don't you think the middle of the bookshelf feels particularly empty? Yes, judging from the imprints on the partition. There used to be some ceramic vessels in the middle of the bookshelf, but they are now gone. Ceramic vessels. Like a vase. Bottom shelf. Wonder what's in this cabinet. Let's open it and see. Oh! Many crumpled papers are falling out. Let's see what is written inside. 30 minutes later. Oh my gosh. The killer attacked someone with a rod, but it rebounded and knocked himself unconscious. Okay. So the victim turned into the killer, and the killer turned into the victim. Oh, this is that mystery fanfiction he was writing. Shen, it appears that all the crumpled papers in this cabinet are discarded novel manuscripts. Very likely indeed. I didn't expect that Lo Shiwen was actually writing novels. What do you mean? He said so. Back at the house. At his uncle's house. He literally said that all the books were his. Shen, what do you think of his writing? His ideas are unique, but his writing techniques are not yet mature enough. Is writing technique important, Chen? Oh yeah, it's hella important. If one only has ideas without proper techniques, it is hard to create a good story. I thought he was lying, maybe? Yeah, I don't think they were really listening to him. Cause it was right before he passed out. Clearly, Luo Shiwen was not satisfied with his own writing either. Oh, maybe the uncle was like editing. So Luo Shiwen came up with the ideas, and then Lo Pai was actually writing the stories. Maybe that's what it was. He was like a ghost writer. But then probably Lo Pai like took credit for the ideas that he was writing. Having crumpled them into paper balls, yet not wanting to discard them. I thought the girl was the editor? Oh, you're right. Wow, so maybe Lo Pai really did nothing with the books. Like, had no part in it. He just stole Luo Shiwen's ideas, gave it to the editor. The editor edited it, and then Lo Pai took credit. Well, that would fucking piss me off too. Okay, I hate to say it, but kind of understand where Luo Shiwen is coming from, you know? Indeed, Luo Shiwen's life seems rather awkward. It seems that someone is helping Luo Shiwen improve his writing techniques. These few sheets of paper all have notes written in a delicate and elegant handwriting. Oh, the editor. Yeah. Oh, are we done? Okay. Oh, sorry. Shen, there are some pills in this bottle. Could they be a knockout drug? Let's take a look. Smoking cessation pills. Does this Luo Shiwen smoke opium too? I mean, you gotta get the ideas from somewhere, right? That's highly possible. Interesting, okay. There are some indentations on this paper that look like handwriting. Oh, invisible ink? Or it's like the paper that was underneath another paper that was being written on. These are traces left by a fountain pen. Someone used a fountain pen on the table to write something. But the paper with the written words has already been taken. That's okay, you get ash and you just rub it on there and you will see it. Right? Get some ash. Get some ash and... No? Guys, this is like Sherlock Holmes 101. Are you kidding me? Who is depicted in this portrait? Oh, Moriarty! Oh, I actually really love Moriarty as like a antagonist in Sherlock Holmes books and films and things. The criminal mastermind from the Sherlock Holmes series, yeah. Luo Shiwen hung the portrait of the criminal mastermind here so he could see him while writing. Interesting. Seems like he admires him quite a bit. I always thought like Moriarty's like schemes within the Sherlock universe were really like convoluted and well thought out. Even like the recent adaptation, well, I say recent, I think it's the most recent, but with Robert Downey Jr., that film, even like the whole idea of using this idea of black magic when it was really science to trick people into like giving him power, like oh, it was just so good. No wonder he became a murderer. Also, that's also why I'm kind of suspicious of Afu. So if you don't know, in that story, Moriarty was trying to convince like this secret council of powerful people that he was in possession of black magic, to like kind of scare them into doing his bidding and things. So he did like a variety of these like scientific projects, I guess you could say, of like seemingly lighting someone on fire or, you know, stuff like this, and basically just playing on people's fear of science at that time, which I thought was really interesting. But The reason it makes me suspicious of Afu is because Afu's main like thing is that he's really good at science, right? So it just kind of, to me, there are like some similarities between Afu and Moriarty. The wardrobe is locked. The padlock on top is similar to the one at Lo Pai's house. Shen, should I try to pry it open? Yeah. If I were Lo Shuen, I would definitely hide the bloodstained coat in the wardrobe. It's up to you. Come on, Afu, you got this. Let's start with this one. No, okay, let's start with this one. Okay. Nice. Damn it. This... Oh, did I just do the same? Okay, hang on. I didn't realize I just did the same thing. Nice. What? What the helly?